Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing? Great. So, before we start, let me ask you one quick question. How many of you wants to be cancer-free, healthy life? Great. How many of you want this society to be free from cancer? Thank you. Hi, Seema. If possible, please come on video, please. Okay. Let me start with my story. I myself is a cancer survivor, and I was diagnosed cancer in the year 2006. Now, I'm a non-smoker, non-alcoholic. Okay. Now, when first time I heard that I am having cancer, I felt that okay, this is the end of it. Nothing will be there for me in very soon. I'll be leaving this particular world. And because as I said that that particular time I was thinking that cancer is equal to death. There is no other option as such. Second thought came that that time my kids were very small. Okay, and I was thinking that what will happen to my family if I am not there? How they survive? What will be the future for my kids? What will be the future for my wife, my family, my father? How they survive without me? So a lot of these things came into my mind, and I was kind of lost. Okay. But the thing is that after having all this thought, I came into my home. I changed myself. I don't know why. I changed myself in a way that, I was taking everything as okay, as a positive thing. Okay. Whatever is coming to me is a bliss from the God. Whatever I am doing, I am trying to give my best to the society, to my family at that particular time, because knew that I am having cancer, and I don't know that how much time I have to live in this particular world. Then with that particular report, I went to doctor, and doctor said, okay, you have the cancer, let's operate. And that time, I stay with my family only, like me, my wife, and two small kids. And doctor said that, okay, please call your parents, because it is having, it requires manpower, and let them come, and then you can decide, talk to your parents and all. But myself and my wife said, doctor, if it has to go, it has to go. So if possible, we can go for the operation tomorrow. So that was the thing that we told him, and it was operated in next 3 days. And after that, that chemo cycle went, the radiation went, and all this thing. And those who have the experience, it is really very painful. And I used to have 36 hours long chemo. It was really really painful. I can't explain that, the amount of pain I experienced. But my why was very strong that time, even though I was not an LPCC coach that time. But when I was undergoing those pains, I was telling myself, Prantik, don't worry. Things will be more greener for you. You will be living for your kids. You will be living for your family. So that actually gave me energy. That actually gave me a push from inside that, yes, I need to fight and I will win. Period. There is no other option I had in front of me. So after 36 hours of long chemo session, I come home totally lost, bedridden. Next day morning, I make myself, so strong that I should go out of my bed and from the main door, and stand in front of the gate of my home, so that I can see that, my kids are playing with other kids. Even though I know that, I was very weak that particular time, because it's just yesterday it was 36 hours chemo session, and today I'm standing in the gate. But that actually gave me, a little bit strength every day and day out, that I can fight, I can leave this pain with, I can beat cancer. So today I'm in front of you. I don't have any other medicine in my life so far. No, nothing as such. I'm so far till today. I'm a medicine-free guy, and I hope that I'll be there. In future too. So this is what the journey I have with cancer. And during this particular time now, I have seen a lot of different phases of life. I have seen how people are reacting towards you, how people are reacting, towards your family. I have seen the pain in my family members. I have seen the anxiety, they are, experiencing day in and day out. So that is really painful because they know that I am having enough pain, because when this chemotherapy goes, uh, they 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 can't sit beside me for long time. They used to go out and then come back, go out and come back with ice pack, because of that, because it's very painful, and they used to give rub ice on the vein and all. So these are the challenges, and I felt that doctors are there, definitely they are helping me to come out of this disease. But the thing is that I didn't have anyone who can support me mentally, who can push me that, Prantik, don't worry, I am with you. Prantik, don't worry, everything will be fine. So that mental hollowness I experienced. And me as a cancer survivor, I feel that if someone can give me that particular push and that particular time, I could have, you know come out much better than maybe that particular time. Today I'm very strong, I don't have any problem. Even if someone says, Prantik, you will die in cancer, I say, boss, बहुत हो गया, it's okay. मैं कैंसर से मरने वाला नहीं हूँ, I'll die in natural death. So but that time I was scary. I was scared because it is new to me. And जितना भी लोगों को मैंने देखा था, बिफोर आई एक्चुअली एक्सपीरियंस कैंसर, आई हैव सीन डेथ ओनली. और मे बी इन द अदर वे दैट जितने भी डेथ हुआ है रिलेटेड टू कैंसर, दोज न्यूज केम टू मी. It could be the thing. But the thing is that at the end of the day, I was thinking, when I was diagnosed at the very first moment, I am a dead guy. I have very little time to say, or speak to my family, and ultimately I leave in maybe 1 year or 2 years or something like that. Sure. But when the process goes on and goes on and goes on, I started talking to people, even in my fellow patients. I have seen that lot of negativity. They were, uh, not keeping good mental ability to fight that. You know, they used to say कि भैया क्या होगा, बस ये तो हो गया, इससे इसके ज्यादा क्या होगा, केमो हो रहा है, बस पता नहीं अब फिर से कब रिलैप्स होगा एंड ऑल. एंड दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम आई यूज्ड टू से, कुछ नहीं होगा भैया, आप कैंसर का जो इलाज चल रहा है, आप इसको ऐसे सोचो कि आपको एक फीवर हुआ है ना. फीवर तो हमारे घर में होता ही है, सो यू टेक इट एज अ फीवर, एंड आपका मेडिसिन चल रहा है, एंड यू विल बी फाइन, डोंट वरी, एंड आपको कुछ नहीं होगा. So that was the way I used to talk to them. I used to motivate them, I try to motivate them. So that's the reason, I thought that why me, Prantik, as a cancer survivor, can handhold to the people who are actually suffering this, in this particular disease, and they are feeling this emptiness. So let me feel that emptiness with my experience, with me standing beside them, sharing my knowledge, sharing what is good for them, what might not be good for them. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a doctor, I'm a cancer survivor, I'm having experience of fighting this cancer. Doctors are helping with the medicine and all, and I can help with the help of the mind, building the mindset. So that's the reason, I have started this particular challenge, where I'll try my level best to give whatever I learned, and whatever I can share with the people out there in front of me and those who could not join, so that they find someone is beside them. There is a person who can help them when there is a need. There is a person who can actually tell them what to do, what not to do with his own experience. So that is the reason, you know, this particular challenge has come up. And this is the first day. In the first day, I asked everyone that what do you mean, or what is your definition of cancer? Because as I said, when I first encountered, it was is equal to death, period. So that actually gives me a perspective that what people think, what are the fear factors that cancer actually carrying in our mind. So that's the reason, the day one challenge was to define cancer. So here it is, in front, me in front of you, sharing my experience, and down the line, definitely I'll share other experiences also. And another encounter, a small, in a small way, I can tell that another encounter of cancer in my family is that my mother was also diagnosed cancer, and unfortunately, we lost her. She had food pipe cancer, and it has been detected in the stage 4. So doctor said that she is be with us for not more than 6 months. But as I was diagnosed before that cancer, so I know that what to do, what not to do. So I was trying to give her all the positivity in terms of mindset building, thinking positive. And he left us, after almost 10 months of time that has been diagnosed. So she left us in October 2010, 2nd October 2010. So that actually gave me another boost to tell myself that with the mindset positivity, person can live longer. If you think positively, then lot of other things become straight, lot of other things become easy to go with. So that's what I have my experience, and I would like to share this with the society, keeping in mind, if any one person gets the benefit, I'm very happy. So that is the journey I have right now. Now, if you want to share anything, maybe Sushilya, I think you have also some experience. So if you would like to share in small sentences or small time,
Yeah, okay. So I have not been that lucky that, like you, I lost my daughter. She was 26 when she died. But we came to know only towards the fag end of the disease. It was the fourth stage, and it happened to be the breast cancer, and it happened to be the worst kind of breast cancer. It is called TNBC, triple negative breast cancer, where they measure three factors, and if all the three come negative, then the death is absolutely near and very sure. Okay. So, and doctors also, I mean, we initially started with the RNR Army Hospital, and there the surgeon said, give her the love that you can give. Though he didn't tell us what is the time frame that we are looking at. And we were referred to the civil hospital. Okay. So there was Dr. Rajiv, he is in Bangalore somewhere. Okay, and he said कि इस केसेस के मरीज जो हैं वो 6 महीने का लाइफ टाइम है. So that is what. Okay. So immediately the chemotherapy therapy was started. So breast cancer, then they found it as present in ovaries. Okay, and then they did a MRI or something, and they found in the fluid of the brain it is there. Okay, and over a period of time, it affected the heart valves, and
spread
then
across
liver,
our body.
then liver, and finally, one day before she died, her bone marrow was tested, and that also came to be infected. Okay, so that is how, and from there, and from there, my life changed for a very, very strong phase of my life. Okay, and that was the time that I lost my job also. So it was a double trauma for me, for my whole family. Okay, And as you mentioned that it for how long the patient lives will also depend on the moral condition of the patient. And
Yes.
definitely the moral condition of my daughter was down, definitely for some time.
Hmm.
Because पापा के पास नौकरी नहीं है.
True, true, true.
Okay. So anyway, we fought it out. And मुझे मालूम था कि we are going to lose the battle, but we had to fight.
Yes,
ओके,
there's no
बिकॉज
option.
हर एक डॉक्टर से हमने काफ़ी डॉक्टरों से हमने पूछा था. एंड दे सेड ऐसे केसेस में बचना नामुमकिन है, इसका कोई इलाज ही नहीं. ओके. एंड टुवर्ड्स द एंड एंड दैट इज हाउ द डॉक्टर्स बिहेव. उन्होंने द डॉक्टर आस्क्ड मी कि आप अपनी बेटी को कैसे मारना चाहते हैं, मेडिसिन से मारना चाहते हैं या बिना मेडिसिन के मारना चाहते हैं.
Oh,
So that was the condition because chemotherapy is actually acid. It kills your body. It kills your
yes,
body. I have seen her
yes,
drawing towards the death every day, every minute. Okay. So कई
absolutely.
बार उसकी नसें veins नहीं मिलती थी and then they had to bring in some kind of scanner जो वेन्स को दिखाता था. ओके.
Yes,
एंड
yes.
कभी कभी उससे भी नहीं मिलती थी एंड दे हैड इंसर्टेड अ पोर्ट इन द नेक फॉर कनेक्शन, क्योंकि वेन्स नहीं थी. एंड एक दो बार तो 8 महीने में एक दो बार तो वो भी इन्फेक्ट हो गया था, सो उसको उसके ऑपरेशन हुए. दैट वाज अनदर ट्रॉमा. ओके. एंड देन जितने भी टेस्ट होते थे मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आई फाउंड कि डॉक्टर्स नेवर यूज टू ब्रीफ यू कि टेस्ट में निकला क्या है. ओके. तो रात को मेरा काम यही था, सो मैं चार्ट वगैरह सारे प्रिपेयर करता था कि क्या मेडिसिन चढ़ी है, कितने डे की केमोथेरेपी है. ओके. एंड क्या फीवर्स रहे हैं, क्या इन्फेक्शन रहा है, कैसे उसका इलाज हुआ है. तो ये सारे रिकॉर्ड्स मैं मेंटेन करता था सो दैट इन ए वन गो यू कैन फाइंड आउट कि क्या हिस्ट्री रही है. Plus, I was dependent on ECHS because I'm a retired soldier. So वहाँ से मेरा कई बार एक पैर हॉस्पिटल में रहता था. So my wife used to take the kid, take the daughter to the hospital, and I used to go to base hospital for taking some signature or whatever. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
so it
So
was a fight throughout.
yeah, it is really, really,
And
heartbreaking, having this particular experience you had.
yeah.
And um, I'm speechless actually, because I didn't know this thing, because so much of heartache, because I know that how cancer gives gift to the family and the person who is actually suffering. It's really painful. I understand that. And what do you think about today's challenge? Means, do you find it something which is really can encourage people to understand in a positive way towards cancer, or what is your feeling about this?
Yeah, okay, so I think this is a very, very small step towards helping people. I think the outcome of the whole challenge should go towards maybe few people, like-minded people coming together and forming a sort of forum where we offer our services, coaching services, paid or unpaid, that can be decided on the condition to the people who are suffering from the disease, the unke relatives as well as the person who is diseased. Ultimately, I think this my vision is should be this one, to form a small collegium sort of a thing,
Yeah.
who a platform sort of a thing, who can offer their services across India to the people who are affected.
Exactly. That is also my dream.
Yeah,
That's what, if you see my LinkedIn post, I give hashtag can survive.
yeah,
Can survive. Okay. So definitely we'll survive, and we'll help people to survive against cancer.
yeah.
So thank you, Sushilji, for your insightful comments and all.
Thank you.
I definitely will work together and fight cancer with all our power and strength, and definitely we'll win over this, and will help people to you know become a winner against cancer. Yes, Kitty.
Hi, Prantik, and everybody present for the session today. It's a beautiful topic and it's very close to my heart. I've not had any cancer patients in my family, touchwood. Like cancer starts with your mind. For me, cancer starts with your emotions. The cancer tendency, which we also study in homeopathy, starts always with the mindset. You so like how you started this can survive thing. That's what struck me. That a mindset, if we set it properly or give them a positive outlook, definitely a lot of things can be brought down. I'm not saying that जिसको कैंसर होगा वो पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट रखेंगे तो कैंसर चला जाएगा. That's
No.
ridiculous.
Yes.
But what I mean to say is the suffering which they give themselves because of their emotional load will come down to a very large extent. And by your story, Prantik, you can really understand that it has taken a lot. Maybe your nature is like that, to be very sportive and jovial and just take things lightly. But everybody does not have that tendency. Usually, just the diagnosis itself freaks them out. And there's a lot of endorphins and other things which gets released, negative hormones which get released, which puts a little more load on their recovery. No, so I think whatever mental well-being, positive mindset, जो भी है, that can be taken care with whatever you're planning for in future, Prantik. And this
Yeah.
is what I wanted to share. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kirti. Giving
Thank you.
additional perspective as a doctor,
Yeah.
that's really helpful.
Oh,
Yeah.
also, I think I I forgot to mention I lost my cousin brother for cancer. Yeah, he
Mhm.
had cancer. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, there are many ways you get cancer. It's not like you're drinking, you're smoking, or you're having any bad habits.
True.
Yes, they do add, but there are other things which also contribute to cancer. जो बोलते हैं ना when we study causes unknown, तो causes unknown में बहुत सारे mental factors रहते हैं
Exactly.
which we have to dig up with
True.
people.
True.
So yeah,
True.
thank you so much, Rantik.
True. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Kirti. I think that's it, from my end. And down the line, for the next 6 days, we'll have a lot more other challenges, which will be insightful and to explore more about the cancer and the person's mind, that how he or she is actually taking this up, whether it is actually killing them, how much they are getting killed by that, and all those things we'll try to find out and try to help people to fight cancer with a lot of positivity. So, having saying that, thank you everyone for joining this session. It was wonderful having you and sharing your thoughts, your experiences, and definitely together we will do wonders in fighting cancers, and we will help lot many people to come out as can survive. Thank you so much.